Alright, double test, audio working, that is working, let's go. Right now I just need to live stream the link and I can copy it over and then we can start. I really need to set that up, but I keep forgetting it. Because YouTube is slow. Here we go. It's faster this time. Last time it took 2 minutes. Because YouTube is slow. There we go. Alright, let's get the message out. MakerFair Hannover Preps. Alright, there we go. Now I need to pop out the chat so I can actually see it when I'm working on my desk. There we go. Pop up. Let's get that one. Make it a bit smaller. Higher. Yeah, working. Get streaming place. There we go. Alright. Oh, there we go. I'm still nervous for tomorrow and the whole weekend and just building everything up and then transport this whole lamp, disassemble it again, hopefully nothing breaks while transporting. I'm not in the mood for that one. I'm thirsty. And yeah, was the hertz of that one wrong because it's now that one again. Yep. Is it now? No, it's just bad because it's the total. Yep. Cannot really change that. Okay. That sucks, but cannot change that. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so the dark one is screeny because I'm trying to show the lamp because the light compensation so you can see still the swivels in the camera because I don't really have a good camera for that, so that's fine. But first, let's clean up my desk because now it's so full with all the stuff here that, yeah, because I can turn on the lights and then it might be a little bit better. There we go, so that one is good. So the lamp is still visible, right? Oh yes, that's a lot better. You can still see the... You can still see it. I'm not very happy with it, but I'm gonna do some prepping stuff. So this one continues, and this one. But a lot of other stuff will go in a small bin, and then we're gonna try to clean up that whole corner there, and then try to go a little bit more on the left here, because that's all the tools I have, and make the desk a little bit more cleaned up again, because it's now so cluttered. If I start another project, it stays cluttered, and yeah, that's not something I want. I kind of want to have a little bit more space with it, and that it looks a bit workable for the next project, because if we clean it up, it actually works a little bit better. At least that's the idea. Hope so. Hopefully. I always think that, but then somehow, and then in the end. So first, let's get some emptiness here because this stuff is cluttered up too. Can I do something with all the rest plastics? I can put that in the bin. I don't really have a trash can here. So, okay, I'm gonna grab a trash can because that's the first thing I want to do. Be right back. Where is my trash can? I maybe have one in my room. Yep, but still full. Alright, got a can. Alright, there we go. Because then we can grab all the stuffs and actually clean up. Because that is needed. Okay, put the tools here again. Your tools. Don't want to get the stickers out of here. Oh, don't want a sticker in here. So start cleaning up this desk first. Then we have a little bit of space to actually move stuff to. Get the small stuff out. Get this paper over here. That's filament. They gave me a test sample of sparkly green, and I want to do something with it, but it's just too small. Like I need more. But it's sparkly green, so it looks pretty neat, and I am excited for it. Okay, so these are tools, and let's get the screws out because we need to save those all. Let's get that in. Oh, no plastic is involved. Just that. Okay, all the little plastics are now pretty much gone, so this area is cleaned up. At least a little bit better than before. That was almost my feet. That was soldering stuff. Alright, so we got the plastics we're actively using. We got the Bastion tank here. I want to move that because that's going in transport too, so that needs to be moved for a while. I'm gonna put that at my main desk for now. Now we have that one. I'm gonna move this one too because that's also going with me. Let's put that stuff over here. The stickers can go over there for now. Stickers are cool, but I never know where to use them. That's a bit of a problem. Alright, there we go. I have a plastic bag here with nothing in, so that's going away. Alright, I have all the plastic bags here, so this one needs to stay. I still have all the Prusa core boxes here too, so I might be able, maybe in the end of this stream, unpack that all and move it here, because now it's like it's standing here. But yeah, it's in the way. That's something I'm not that fully happy with. But for now, this works. So isopropanol here. I have 2 more bins here. Small Bastion. This one also goes in transport. Because it's always a small prop to show around, which is pretty easy to pick up. Alright, PDV spray to clean that one up. What's this in the back? Okay, this needs to go there. Still some plastics here. Really small plastics of black and green Prusa. I have no clue what to do with all those small rest plastics because I don't have a combining thing yet. That is PC, then we know are not allowed to mix that. So that one goes in that bin too. There we go. Oh, that's pretty sharp. Well, that's what you get with polycarbonate. It's sharp. So we get that one. Let's put this one over here. Empty box, pretty empty. Gonna check that. Lubrication, maybe for Prusa. Hairspray, if it actually needs plastic to be stuck on the bed, use the hairspray. That's an empty box again. Plastic. And my reader. Alright. That is one table already decently clean. Don't really have good cameras here, but this is that one. Okay, so on to the next one, because now we can move up stuff of this over here and clean up. Because if we clean one table, we can move some stuff and clean the other table, which hopefully is the idea, right? Yeah. Okay, so alright. Let's grab an empty box and put all the B-lamp parts in here that might be being used for future assemblies of the project. Then we can actually grab something here. So we have these still, we have all the magnets here that we can put in. So we have that one. Tools go in here, that's still a trash pile. All the cables left over, I did those too much. Sure, useful stuff. Stuff I double copied or misprinted, all the qualities. Like, I'm still gonna keep those, but you never know if you can actually use them. Is there one that I can reprint? Oh, before I'm cleaning up, I'm forgetting something. Whoop. So let's go to the computer because I need to reprint. I need to print two more pieces here. I need to print this one, and this one is just printed. That's on the table there, and I need to make a new part here, which is pretty easy. So let's do that one first. Let's do it pretty fast. So this one to midpoint, and then this is 24, and that is locked too, so that is fine. Then we do this one to this one. Three. Yeah, three is fine. Okay, cool. So now I can do that. And 20 should be fine. Yes. Nobody. Plate cover. Press pull. Cool. Okay, so now we want brain fart. Come on, you can do it. You already done this before. Blip. What's the later we want to have it on? 45 degrees. let's go. Press, nope, no. Press pull. Go to 4 because I know that one is needed. And then chamfer. Because then this one is gonna stand. That's the ground, it's gonna stand up like that, so it should be fine. Cool, yep. Okay, so now I can do a sketch on this one. This one and this one. I'm not happy with this. This doesn't look good. Oh, I said, come on, there we go. You go to there. Yeah, I like that more. Then at least it looks aligned. And now we can do a nice part of that. So we can do a mid plane. So then we can get the center up. And then we do 2 projects. Say that one, profile plane, no, that one, symmetry, and we say join, but we're gonna do that one off, join. We'll say press pull. Oh. Yeah, sideways. Okay, that one is good. We can do this faster. So let's do this. Then we say offset minus 0.1. And then we say that. And then we do this one closed. And this one closed. So then we can do this. Up to there. Now I have a small cut in there because if we put this one back, I have a small dovetail. Is this one still on each other, or is this also 0.1? Okay. So I want to do a little bit more because this one needs to be a little bit more easier. So let's say 0.15, a little bit bigger because that's 0.15 each side means 0.3, so there's a lot more distance. Finish sketch. There's a little more indent, so it's just a small clicky, so when you put it in, it stays there. So give this a bit more height. That should fit. And then we can say chamfer. Survey plate. Survey plate. Okay. Survey text. So now we can say save as mesh, save. Just, yeah, I'm gonna put it in download for now. So I'm not happy that Fusion cannot remember which project where I saved things, so I need to move that around, and for now it's downloads is fine. So I'm gonna do that one. Upgrade the slicer. The slicer should still be open. Yeah. There we go. But the lamp looks great. I'm happy. Plate, survey text. Okay, go there. Okay, that one is good. This one still needs that one. See, and now this angle is correct. Slice now. Oh, don't slice now. Now I can slice. And this all should be fine. That is looking good, that is looking good. Small indent here, small indents here. Survey, that one's probably a little bit too deep. Wait, what's going on here? Ooh, interesting. Because I did a press pull, the other one didn't continue. Okay, so there we go. Survey plate, save again. This one, you are gone. Survey plate, going open there. Okay, cool. Get the same problem, but now we know. Should not matter. Technically I do should have cut, but that should be fine. This all looks clean now. Text okay, no bridging except there. That's a small thingy. Send to connect. That's 15 minutes. That should be fine. We should be able to fill up 15 minutes with something, right? Yeah, right. So, at least we have still the painting in to do, the cleaning up to do. So that's gonna take at least 15 minutes. Alright, so that one is sent. Printer should go whack right now. Okay, you are downloading. Takes a little bit longer than I'm used to. Why are you... What? Okay. Alright, the downloading takes quite a long time. There we go. Okay, that's in. Cool. Need to keep that one. That's a good one. Okay. Oh, switch the camera. I always forget that. There we go. That's better. Right, so these ones are for here. So if I hold this one in my leg, I can do that. This one stays for this project for now in the box. I'm gonna clean it up later. Okay, now clean up the small stuff. Really small stuff is fine. I will vacuum up that later, but I need to remove the big stuff now. Because a good clean table works wonders. Because then you can actually focus on the next project, which is an important thing, man. If you don't do that, that's a leftover, that's a good piece, that's a good piece, that's a rest. Good cables, well, at least decently cables. That's a short one. Okay, so this one is in the way. We're gonna put this all in the box. Small leftover. This one's go over there. This one's going over there. Leftover support plastics. Leftover goes up there. Bunch of magnets where I have no clue. Oh, right, yeah, okay. Okay, chip goes in here. This one needs to go over there. That's a tool. Now we're working in that. We're cleaning up in that corner now. That's a soldering tip that needs to go over there. Leftovers. That's a neck. That's the marbles. Empty box, still needed. Solder cutting piece to actually get the wire split off the cable in a wrong stroke. So this is a good handy tool. There we go. Yep. That's actually support that doesn't go into the bin. That one's not going into the bin. That's also supports. Okay, so I have some leftover cables here. I need to do this one needs to go. Yeah, I need to take this one to the MakerFair and this one too, because then I have two charging cables for all the types of my devices. Because some are USB-C, ones are the other older ones, so I have no clue what this one is. Could clean that up. Oh yeah. Forbidden chocolate sprinkles. It's all the sprinkles for the cable cutting. They were still all in the bin, so I tried to put it more in here so it makes more sense. So this one is almost out, so hopefully we can make a device that we can actually combine all the plastics in one fell line, and the color doesn't matter, it's just chaotic colors. But if we can make a small tool that works like that, that would be very cool. Just a small melt, yeah, just a simple small melter. That would be awesome. That would be very awesome. Okay, that's a leftover, so we're almost on the right side. Whoop-ah. Which is awesome because that's one part a little bit more cleaned up. So soldering goes over there. We're gonna put it over there so we have no cables in the way, and we can just do. Do I have a small brush somewhere? Or can I use this paper? Yeah, I think I can use this paper. Oh, yeah, that's way better than using my fingers. There we go. You know what? Half cleaned up table already feels better than a fully dirty table. Nice. So we can put this one now here and start focusing on all the tools, because that's also a very big mountain of all the tools I used and mixed up, and it needs a little bit more cleanup. This one is handy, still on the cable, so let's put... I like this small fan, just for soldering. But it's now, it's stuck in also the cable, so let's put that over here. Let's get all the cable stuff out, so that it's only the cables of soldering left. Then it should be fine. I still have a lot of screws over here, which is awesome. They can go into the bin over there. And then we need to focus what we're going to do with these ones. This is an old one I don't use, so this one goes on the magnet table on there. And there we go. Small empty bins, already got a couple. I don't really need more, and the rest goes empty too, so this one goes into the trash. Yeah, got that one. Yeah, well, put it in the trash can, not on the ground. Come on, you can do it. You can aim. Okay, so now what we do with all this. So these are leftover screws. Only slightly nervous for the traveling tomorrow, because I haven't. This is a 4 or 5 hour travel point, and I did some of that traveling, but not alone. And then hopefully meeting up with the others and setting up the booth. So with my stuff and all the other stuff, hopefully I can just help out and be supportive, because everyone is there to show their stuff. And I hope together we have an exciting weekend of showing all the stuff that we're doing. And cannot wait to get the lamp actually out and showable. Okay, that's another project, but this one goes in here. You know what? No, this one is actually lamp. So soldering goes on top of that one. Gonna go this one here, this one here. These are just holding bags with nothing on it, so those can go away. I don't really need this one's here. Okay, this is the project I'm gonna soon after when I'm done with the table here, because then we need to paint on the QR code so we can actually make it scannable, because currently, yeah, this doesn't work. So I need to test one. The other two parts are printing right now, so that should be fine. More magnets. Wait. Sticking stuff up here and pretty sure that this part and these parts go together. Yeah, this one is this one. Okay. USB-C to USB-C cable. Oh man, and then I need to clean up my other desk too, because that one is not stacking up. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, this one can go for here. Oh, we're getting there. I love this project to show, but for now it goes over there. Okay, probably active tools. Other knife that goes over here. Good tool. Some screws. Some sticks. These ones go in there. This one can go here. Oh, small support thingy on the ground, which fits under my shoe. Not fun. I can throw that away. Okay, small pieces. These are collectibles. So we have this one and this one. that one is complete. This is a good tool because the other one is missing. Let's this over there. That testy thing can go in that box. This is an old one, so probably gets stressed, but for now it goes over there. Cutting all the tools over here, just put it on this so I can clean this one up. So small card. Okay. That goes into the trash. These ones are the connection pins for the lamps. That goes in that box. Okay, all the pens, the coloring. So stay as flat as we can so the liquids don't overextend. Okay. Now we're getting to the trash. A couple of those into the bin is a good thing. This can go away. Oops, small coin. Always find somehow a use for it. This one can go away. That's a good one. Oh yeah, these ones are not magnetized, so it goes away too. That's the support thing, that's the support that's left over. Alright, there we go. Okay, we have some cables here that can go away. Next project I can grab it from there. Now, small movement in here, now I can grab all the things. There we go, more cables over there. And now we can do that one. And put them in the trash can. One, two, three, four, five, six. No, this is 6. Oh, never mind. There we go. Alright, so then we can get it clean enough to actually use cleaning stuff on the table, so we can actually clean up the small spots, which on the camera you cannot really see, but there are some small spots here and there that just the cloth doesn't really clean up. But at least it's currently better than it was before. Before it was all cluttered, you couldn't even see the table, and now the table's visible again, which is a better thing, because then we can start to our next project, next idea, next prototype, and build it out, which is cool. So this box can go over here. Fill up the table again. Alright, let's get this one a little bit more straightened out again. And now, what are we going to do with all these tools? These are all from Prusa, so I don't really need these here. go. Never use this one. Not use this one. So clean up the magnet strip so we have space for the tools that we actually want to hang up there. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna create a feedback loop if I do that, so I'm not gonna do that. This one just goes in that space, so we're gonna just, oh, no. What's camera? Yeah, there we go. Cool. Okay, so we have the pencils. Can we, is this one magnetized? Nope, no magnetizing. This one should be, yes. So I have no clue what it is. You should go over there. Okay, so that was the good screw, that goes over there too. Oh, this one works, but it's a little bit chunky there, so let's do. Yep. Oh. Ah, this one goes in my bag. That's fine too. I always use that, so don't want to put some there. Cool. Small screwdrivers go down there. That one has no storage yet. So we have that one. The good knife. This one goes into the back. This one goes into the back. Filing tools need to go together a little bit more. So we have that one. Okay. And scissor. This one I don't want to magnetize. Cool. And that's a leftover that can go right over there. Now I only have the pencil, so creating a feedback loop, hopefully not. So on my table, nice clean, so I can actually access it a little bit easier. Cool. There we go. That's more cleaned up. Yeah, feels better. Feels a lot better. Oh. Okay. Now I need my paper again, because I'm knowing what's gonna go next. Guess we need black. And this one is so bad that we're gonna swap it. Okay, be careful, because if this one now falls, it's gonna drop a lot of ink, and I don't want that. Okay. Okay, that should work. Now we can clean up this one. Yeah, I don't want to have that on my fingers. I also don't want to have it on the table. Yep, that's not what I want. I didn't want it on my finger. Yep. Playing with things. So there we go. Damn it. Okay, there we go. That's in a bin. Close the bin so it doesn't contaminate even further. And no, okay, now we can clean it up. Okay. Yeah, damn it. As long as it's dried up, it should be fine. Now we need to get this one. And you can do it. Oh. There we go. Okay, cool. Sometimes it's a mess to switch the pens. So that's loaded. That's loaded. And now I just need to be a little bit more careful with it because I know these small thingies can break pretty easy. On the plastic it's pretty rough, so I need to be careful. Okay, everything is dried up, so that should be fine. And now it's a long time of coloring. That should be better right now. And now we just have a relaxing coloring session. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Scanner should be able to pick it up the moment I'm done, but that's gonna take some time. Oh, I think the camera got a little bit more flipped. Yep, oops. My face is not on it. There we go, that's better. Because then the lamp is still there and you can see my muck. But yeah, tomorrow's traveling to Germany, so that's a 4-hour, 5-hour trip for me. I already prepared, I got the addresses up, so I actually know where I'm going this time. And then I will meet up with the other people. And then I have no clue what's gonna happen. Like, I don't know yet. Like, I'm no clue. I heard from multiple people, yeah, this MakerFair is pretty big, and I have not looked it up. I've not looked up at the data because the more I know, the more nervous I get. So I just want to see where it goes, and hopefully having a blast, and hopefully being just very excited and making new connections and possibly meet some other people that I already know. Maybe I can recognize a couple people because I know from the Prince of Amsterdam, Red Filament is there, Prusa is there. Maybe I can say hi there because hopefully he recognized me still. And yeah. So that would be great. And hopefully meeting more new people with their own excited projects and get myself more inspired for other things that I want to prototype. And yeah, I think that's the most exciting thing for me currently. Just experience hopefully new people and have a blast. But it's 2 full days and a Friday evening, Monday back again, and man, I hope energy-wise I am able to keep it together. Mostly do, but yeah, you never know. It's completely new for me. I've not gone to this kind of big events semi alone because I know those people. I've met one and the rest I don't know, so I'm a little bit still yep, slightly nervous for that, but I will see. I will see. I think this area should be filled up, right? Where is the page? Oh no, it's actually fully black. Okay, it's actually fully black. I was doubting myself, but it's actually fully black. Okay. So I just need to fill it in. I thought there was a white spot somewhere here that I forgot to extrude proper. But nope, it's full black. When in doubt, always check. And if you don't know, check again. Because there's nothing wrong with checking it. Yeah, this should nothing. It should not be wrong to just, hey, I want to check this again, please. People that are always saying, no, I already checked it. Like, cool, but like, just give me the check. It should not be a problem if people are impatient or too rushy. And those people tend to be really aggressive, like, no, I already checked them. But that's the people you really should not listen to. Because most people understand. Having a check and check and check is better than just assuming. I think that says a lot to people. But that's me. There we go. And making progress. But I hope all your days is going great. And we're getting close to the weekend. Well, it's Thursday now, but I hope everyone has good weekend plans or chill weekend plans and not bad weekend plans, because those happen too. Boop, 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 boop. That's one big one. Even if I forget to extrude one, I can carefully make a square white. Because I also have a white marker, so I can fix it a little bit. Hopefully. I double checked, so hopefully I did the correct extrusions for the depth, so should be fine. But you never know. Sometimes you can look at one thing and like, oh, this is good, and then you print it out, and you paint it in like, nope, this was wrong. But there are always ways to fix it, so that should not be a problem. I mean, I assume there are ways to fix it. I think those things will work, so if it doesn't work, then yeah, bad luck. Not much bleeding. Nice. I mean, as you can see, the lamp is in a pretty decent state. And I keep thinking I made mistakes here. Yeah, the lamp is in a good state, showable state, but I still need to do a lot of prototyping so I can actually, well, sell it, put it online so people can build it, and still puzzling that one out. So I'm still reaching the point of like, cool, it's now a nice prototype, and as you can see, it works. But now, actually make it sellable is the hardest part, and I'm still learning that. But we get there, one step at a time. It's getting there. Black and white always is good. There we go. one line at a time, or one square at a time. How do you say this proper? Oop. Should work. I think black is currently my most used color because this is just taking a lot of space. Yeah, if I had black, well, I run out of black, so if I had black, I couldn't do just a layer change. But yep, I forgot black. I'm out of black, so this is my solution. There's a little bit of painting to do. Oh, no mistake. Oh, there we go. We're almost there. Yeah, I get a bit dozed off because painting spell. It's also just chilling, getting the squares painted up is nice flow of just doing things. And I'm on a stream, so it's sometimes it's that mindset of keep talking and no one explodes, but you also want to have the talks of like actually be useful instead of just random gibberish. At least that's how it feels for me. You want to have useful talks or useful inputs. There we go. But yeah, other projects. I'm working on other pogo pin connection thing for small letters, so you can combine letters and make words with it on RGB spectrum wise. That one needs a little bit more coding because I want to make it smart enough that if you disconnect things, that it knows it's disconnected and it's waiting on the inputs. And it's hopefully I can make a system where it remembers things and it will assign its own color system. And then make an online system where you can actually change the colors and have fun with it. And hopefully WLED I can use it, but in the way I want to use it, WLED is not enough. I need some more customization, and hopefully because it's open source I can understand how to compile one myself. And maybe I can do it like that. But I'm not sure. So that's a lot of learning and understanding to do, but for the first prototype it should work. At least get a couple prototypes out should be the main goal. Alright, think we got all the small holes. Yes. Oh. We've got a couple in this side. There we go. Oh, if someone else has other royalty-free stations that just play their own random royalty music, I highly open for suggestions. Now we get all the blacks in here. This is solid, 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 solid. Yeah, okay, this one left. Oh, and the inside. Because, well, this one is cool. A little bit of switching up and would be awesome. A little bit of deviation. Is that the right word? Deviation? I think it's the right word. I'm also very tired, so recalling all the correct words is sometimes a little bit on the hard side. Okay, this should work then. So if I grab my phone, then this one should be scannable right now. You know? Oh. I'm missing one. Am I missing one? Yay! It works. I was on the wrong picture page. So I can open up my browser. And then it goes to my survey list where you can put in the survey that I put up for this one. So that is awesome. Cool. Alright. Now, hopefully coloring the center in doesn't fuck it up. Should not be, but I'm not sure. I hope so. So the letters go silver. So let's get this one up. Oh. To the next color. I like silver. Silver is a great color. It's just awesome. Right, that one works. Now I don't have a lighter red, so that sucks a little bit, but we at least have this one. Oh, this is gonna be so bloody raw. Full red. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. Okay, the smell is not the best, but hey, cannot help it. And, you know, it's easy to draw on the lines because there's depth. Hey, I need line assistance, man. I'm not gonna do this freehand. That's impossible for me. That's why I have line assist. You cannot do it freehand. Create the assist that you need. No, cannot get that part. Okay, that's fine. So, I also don't really have full yellow, but this orange with 1 or 2 layers should work. There we go. Don't slip up. No, no, no. Easy, slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Alright, there we go. Okay, now just silver. That was cool. There we go. Line 3 is hard to see on the camera, but yeah, the silver and the white is not the best. Just for that, it's good, but I'm not fully happy with this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go for dark gray there. Yeah, that's better readable. Yeah, let's go for the gray. Silver here was not the best, because white and silver are decently close to each other. That they're harder to differentiate. So the gray, a little bit silver on top of it, so there's still a little bit more reflection because the silver still looks through because the gray is not fully covering. So that's, yeah, I guess I can see it. The camera probably not, but I can see it. It gives a little bit more reflect of the silver, but the gray on top just, yeah, okay, it covers a bit. Still, if I can get one decent line and not cover it up too much with a couple of layers, then you can actually see the silver a tiny bit of speculation. Oh yeah, that's neat. Yeah. Hopefully when it dries up, the silver pops in a little bit back. And if not, well, we tried. That's the most important part. Silver wasn't the proper color. Gray fits better. Yeah, gray fits better. Oh. Get all the corners. Yeah. And now even from this distance you can actually see the words a lot better, so that's this one. Nice. Yeah, I definitely need to upgrade my old one. But I don't have red, green, blue for RGB, so that sucks. I'm gonna keep this one because those pens cost around €8 a piece, and those go pretty fast in price, so I cannot afford all the colors on this one. This is the ones I was like, this is really good, so I'm gonna work with that. But this one is good like it is. This one fits on my back. This one goes on the table, also on an angle, because this one you can also put on an angle. Because this one, but you can fit this one on the back. And I found the other piece again, so... Oh right, let's get that one open again, so we can fit it. Ooh, how do we do that? So let's put these ones over there. Okay, how do we get this one out? Because it's pretty fucking tight. Can I do small hammer tap maybe? Let's hope. I don't want to smash the plastic, but I also need to get it out. Oh, that's stuck. Holy crap. Yeesh. Oh, movement, yes. Whew. So now we can put this one in, and then I can fit it back on the back. There we go. This one is pretty tight. So it actually fits in. But now it's the magneted back, so if I put it on my backpack, it will click on the backpack and actually proper behaves. Then most of the times it didn't, because I lost this magnet. I lost it, and now I found it again because it was stuck on something in the garden. I'm like, oh, I found it. Just now I found it again, so I'm happy about that. Okay, print is done. Hey, print is done. Print is done. Good timing. Now I just need to wait for cooling down. So I got that one in place. So what am I gonna bring tomorrow? All this stuff. Oof. Let me think. What can I do next? Oh, right. Reconstructing the magnet piece here. Because we got this one. If we have. Right, there it goes. Guess we can grab this one back. Have a cover. Actual good ring. Yeah, one solid ring. No, this one is not fitting. Right. Is it a problem that we have two connecting parts? Yeah. And they're all bigger. Oh. Yeah, that's 4. That should be fine, right? I'm not happy with it. Should be fine. 4 and then nope. Nope. Okay. That doesn't work, so we need to print one small part more. Because this one works, but no, this one doesn't work either. This one? Yeah, that one works. So we need the small holding piece. Like, I really don't have the other ones, right? This one is too big. Yeah, that one is too big. That's this one. Okay. Didn't throw one bit accident. Didn't throw one at the ground. Nope. Okay. Need to reprint that one. That's fine. Doesn't matter which color, so we can just use the white we have here. There we go. Still a little bit hot. Should be fine. There we go. Close the door. Doesn't matter, but close the door. Always close the door. There we go. Okay, so let's print that small one. Okay. Fusion, why do you keep open up job status? I am not happy with that. This one can go away. Discards. And okay. Ooh, is this the big one or the small one? That's the small one. It's not the correct one. one can go out. If we do this and we say slice now. Oh, I cannot slice because there's something. Okay. Good. Okay, that's an hour. Should be fine. Yes. Because then we have the cover in place, and then we have to send to connect. So I can clean that up tomorrow. Don't make it too late because I also need my sleep. Because otherwise, the whole weekend I'm just like, I'm not awake, man. And I miss all the opportunities, all the talks, all the meeting of people. Like, not in the mood for that one. I also need to rest proper. Printer is printing. So this one is for later. And we still have a cool piece because then we can show the magnet strength a little bit easier, so you can separate them. I already did that, but then I took them apart for actual inside the layer. So that is that. So I can show that one. Prototyping of the inside. So top. So I can show this piece. Yeah, I can show this piece. We can also show this piece. So this piece is also good because then you can just lift it up and see LED strips going in here, in and out. Yeah, that should work. Yes, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna bring this piece. Oh, I didn't need to print them both, of course, but I'm printing them both. Okay, no, never mind. I got that one. Okay, let's. Alright, I need to loop that one. Nice, because now I can put this one over here and then that's good. And now we need black to paint in this one. Okay, that looks good. Don't slide off. Oh, oops. Yeah, I forgot one. Okay, that needs some fixing. I forgot 0.2 millimeters on the inside. So this is too big. Oops. Made a small mistake. Well, we can fix that. Well, 2 is a lot. I can still... cut away a decent layer of chunks. Right? Yeah, shit. Oh no, this is too much effort. Yeah, I need to remove 0.2 layers. That's a lot. Can you do it like that? Maybe. Oh, this is gonna take too long. I think reprinting is a lot easier. Yep, reprinting is a lot easier. Oh, I forgot the inside. Oop. Yep, I forgot the inside. Yep, I forgot the inside. Oh, did I? Wait. No. I'm not complaining. It works. Oh, really? I thought a mistake, but I just needed to press a little bit more, and the plastic, I think, was a little bit jammed, so that's why. Okay. Still works, and I can make all the attachments for other words: survey, speed-lamp survey, that survey, this survey, so I can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 surveys, because these 2 are locked, so I got six more slots for surveys in total. This is a small piece, so I can put it flat in my bag, and then just when it's ready, I can just put it like that. Nice. I'm happy with it. There you go. Okay. I think most people don't see it, but I see those small white lines. I'm like, I can cover that up with black. Come on, I can do it. That's a nice cover, so it doesn't flip that easy. Well, yeah, should have made it a little bit more to the top, but it's pretty hard to do that, so it should be fine. Cool. There we go. Lamp is good. I'm sad about the last layer not working, but I got a sample prototype to show, so that's also awesome. Still sucks. I blowed up a layer that did not expect it. Well, I expected some damage, but I did enough damage that I probably cannot repair that one. Well, currently I only have 1.5 hour left. I'm not doing it. It's not enough time, because then I need to make so much work in the night, and I need to travel 4 or 5 hours in the car alone, and I want to do that safely and don't make accidents, so I'm taking more rests and keep focus on the road. The moment you feel a little bit tired, then like it's stopping time, 5 to 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes rest, just to be safe, because like I can say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drive for 5 hours, just keep going straight and go, but like that risk of being tired and just make that small mistake, I don't want to do that. That's not worth the 30 minutes more time I arrive. So just drive 30 minutes sooner or 1 hour sooner, just arrive in time instead of going 1 hour later and sprint the hell and just like, no, I'm gonna be fine. It's not worth the risk to do that. It's never worth the risk to do that. It's never worth the risk to do that. Like, it's not worth your time to do that. Alright, so this one needs a storage soon. Okay, so what will I bring with me? So this one and this one, the survey. The hammer can go back. There we go. That's better. And what is left? What can we bring? Yes, I want to bring the tank, and the small tank. The tank is going to be the hardest one, because like it's pretty bulky. I don't know if there is space. If there's no space, it stays in the back. But yeah, the tank is the hardest one, because it's bulky and don't really have much proper space. It's not really easy to store, and yeah. But it's a cool one. So this one, easy to store, because again, 2 pieces. The big lamp that fits in the back, because I can separate the pieces, so that is fine too. Small bastion. That one is easy to assemble, and it's also falls apart anyway, so that one that goes with the big bastions. So that one always goes case in case. Is there other stuff that I can bring? Ooh, I can bring my wires show model, so only a small model of like, hey, I made this. Just to have a small way of storage the cables, because unwrapping those cables is not fun, and this is an easy small transportable piece. So that's cool. It's still a prototyping. Then the broken lamp, so you can actually show the inside parts and do a little bit more. It's like, what's the inside? Well, I can show you with the broken one. Version 1 that is going to work on a battery. That's also going to be cool. So that is this one. So we have all this that we need to store up and transport. The big lamp is one full bag, which is fine. Then we need some couple small screws. Yeah, we need small screws, so we need this one, and where's my screwdriver? There's my screwdriver. Because we need to attach them, so that's that one. And I think this is what I want to bring with me, because like I have my big site, but it's just really clunky, and I don't really have a good way to show it yet. And it's also in a state of like I don't really have a way to show it, so I think that is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Got some promotion stuff in, got the talks in, got the testing in. Yep. Got all the stuff. I got all the stuff. I got all the stuff. Do I have all the stuff? Yeah, that should be fine. I have all that. Yeah, I have everything. Charging cables, yes. For electronics, I got the battery brick, which is literally just a white brick. Like, it's really just a white brick for battery charging. So the base lamp can run around 10 hours on this brick, which is really cool. And I can charge my phone and my diabetic electronics with it, so that's awesome too. I got the 2 cables for it. Other important things, I don't really have a business card. That's the follow me QR code. That's my business card. I don't really have a handout. That one fits on my back, so if I'm walking around and someone's like, hey, you have a business card, well, take a screenshot. That's my business card. Because that just feels a lot better than ordering business cards, pay for those, waste the paper, and I like the QR code system because that works too. And if people don't want to do the QR code, the website is under it, so they can just save the website and go with it. Yeah. 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 This is all, I think. Am I ready? Do you never feel ready? You just never feel ready, right? Got all the stuff. This is all I want to bring with me. I don't really... Yeah, this is everything. Lamp is awesome. I hope people agree with me. Yeah, that sinks in. Like, tomorrow is a long day travel day, and then the whole weekend of hopefully a lot of fun and madness. Hopefully not too many big mistakes and bad stuff. I would not assume. Like, we're all good people there that have their own way of making things, and a lot of people that want to see all those things. So, hi. Still slightly nervous. It's still that small part of like, oh right, this is gonna be a busy day, overwhelming, too many. I know the Dutch word. I now forget the English word of overstimulated. Yeah, probably it's gonna be heavy overstimulated days. But I'm still pretty excited for it. So. Yeah, realization kicking in. Oh, yeah. This is all the stuff I want to bring with me, because all the other stuff is prototyping, really early stuff that's really hard to explain. Most of this stuff is self-explainable, so that should be awesome. Hopefully I can fit Bastion and this one and the V2 prototype together. Then the small stuff can go in one of 2 bags. So I have 2 bags with me. I have a backpack with food and diabetic stuff and drinks, because don't forget to drink, be hydrated and have food. Because it's a long day, you need your food. Marble Contraptions is just completely not ready. Like, if the printer is better, I can do stuff with it, but for now, no. Yeah, I keep trying to repeat in my mind, am I forgetting something? I don't think so. This is all the stuff. This is all the stuff. Yes, this is all the stuff. Can I bring more? Yeah, I can bring the side, but it's really chunky, really big, and I cannot transport that with 2 bags, so I think for now that one is just don't do it. It's really cool to bring, but if I get that one in a more finished state and I get more of sculpting of ZBrush under control, that one is going to be bloody awesome too. Then get this lamp even higher, hopefully. That will be cool. Then I need to put it on the ground, because it's already with one more layer. It's just like, I put this one up, this one is a little bit higher. It's already hitting my ceiling, which you cannot see, but the ceiling here is on the angle. And if I put it on here, it's already just, I cannot even put my fingers in between before bumping it. Well, there's a small distance, so it already doesn't fit on the table anymore. So if I put it on the ground, it's better. But I don't want to do that. I want to have it big enough that it's on the ground and that it's still just humongous for people. Like that would be cool, but that still needs some work, some details. So making the whole PCB, make a easy solderable system, but this soldering system is too many soldering ports, too much, took really long. And hopefully with the PCB I can do a little bit better. It's still cool though. Ay. That's still cool. Like, I'm so happy in these 2 months I was able to build this lamp, get it up and running, and made it work. Not stress inducing at all. It was good stress, not the bad stress, but just like a little bit like, am I able to finish it? And then the first layer well, the second layer on top of the first layer broke because the first layer was not correct. And I was really like, this is not gonna work. I have nothing to show. I went for a bike ride for around 2 hours just to blow off some steam and some agitation, so some stress. Came back and realized like that's maybe 1 or 2 LED strips and that broke and the rest is still fine. And I reconnected things and then was like, yep, still fine, cool, still can make it, still can make the other layers, and like, oh, that was so much. Yeah, there is a small air gap in here, but that one is because the cables are pressing it out. Because I can press it down and it goes a lot better. And there are ways to clean it. But for now, it looks cool. It works, and I'm excitedly happy about it. And for me, that's the most important part, that it works. But for now, I think I'm done. More mental preparedness for this whole weekend. Like, hopefully, like I said before, very excited for all the experiences and all the connections I hope we'll make. Yeah, I feel slightly relieved now, so that's good. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and see you next time.